Kaya Dreamers, and welcome back to episode 22 of Primed and Clueless, and it's the Chaos stream. What? Kyle, you feeling chaotic?
No.
Why not?
I just haven't eaten much today.
Be that as it may, this is the first episode that's officially sponsored. Because this is not an April Fool's Day joke. We've done that before, but we're not going to do that again.
That's right, dreamers. We've sold out.
Now.
We are doing this for money.
Print to Table have been a lovely group to talk to recently, and we've come up with a lovely little game.
Yeah.
So, how it works is, we're sitting there going, "What's this game? What's we doing?" It's a little guessing game. You've played Guess Who? You know when you flick down the little
Yeah.
the the things.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played that?
I have played Guess Who. Yes.
Yes.
Have you played it on Fortnite?
What?
You haven't played Guess Who Fortnite?
What is it? Guess the skins, but it's just all of them.
Kind of, actually. Yeah.
That sounds like it sucks.
No, it's by category, so it's fun. Anyway.
What the?
Guess Who?
Anyways, so we're playing Guess Who, and how it works is, over on Print to Table's Facebook page, they have a lovely little post up where you can guess the monster. And you're probably thinking, what information do we have? You create the information, because you say on that post, does it have, I don't know.
You create the information. It's crazy.
Is it? It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
You decide what's real.
What's next? You decide. So you go over there and you say something like, I don't want to give away anything. Like, I don't know. Does it look like kale? And then we answer on stream.
I wish.
Yes or no, according to if it is in fact a yes or no answer.
Yeah.
So you have to go over there.
Was that one of the questions?
I don't think so. But we do have a question.
Ooh.
So,
We do have a question.
Producer Princess, could you please read out the first question that we're going to answer?
Does it have scales?
We can't answer that because scales means it's 1 to 10, and that's not a yes or no answer.
What my colleague is trying to say is no.
Thank you for the follow, Izzy is me 11. Hello, Izzy is me 11.
But that question has ruled out a lot of monsters. That's a really masterful question.
Yeah.
It's like lizard folk, dragons, out the window.
Yeah, don't have
Kobolds,
scales.
out the window.
Beautiful. Well, do we have a name for that question? We thank that person for really narrowing down.
Adam.
Adam!
The first man!
Born
Thank you.
again!
Not only the first man and the first question, it's fitting. So,
Yeah, switch to my camera, please. I've done something funny.
Oh, you want me to switch to your camera?
Yeah. Wow.
Kale! And then, wait, switch to mine. Not yet. Wait.
Got so much stuff on it.
Switch to mine.
Gwen for decoration.
Hayden, we both have individual boxes that we have received from Print to Table. Because they're lovely over there. So, do you want to crack open yours first, or should I crack open mine?
We'll
Because
do it at the same time.
Okay.
Or how about, we open the box and we
Okay.
So, Print to Table is in...
This is based on the votes that you did on our Instagram page. So you went on there and you said who you wanted us to paint. Oh my god, there's stickers in here too!
Oh, there's a lot of stickers in here too. That's really good.
We don't have to paint it, we can just sticker it. Oh.
That'll look rancid.
Stick it in Clueless.
So we've got these things. So our sponsor for today has given
Print
us
to Table.
these. We'll open them in a second.
They come little, did they come like this? They came in little...
Yeah.
It's mail time.
So we have, the lovely producing princess has primed these. They do not come primed. So you can prime them light colours or dark colours or however you see fit. If you just want to prime them and leave them, you can, because you can do like little shades and stuff like that. But,
Got stickers. Got
because they were at Supernova all weekend.
Yeah, and they gave us some dice stickers. I myself...
Oh, see this? Oh, you can't see it because it's not my camera.
Yeah.
Could you please switch to... See, this is a dragon. This has scales. It's not this one. Because it has scales.
No. Look, they assigned me. Oh no.
What?
Cal's flag knowledge.
Oh no, it's one of the aces.
Oh.
Is it? No, because asexual is grey, black, purple, right?
Jules, could you please switch to mine, please? They gave me a trans flag dice.
Confirmed.
Look at that. See?
I'm pretty sure it's a non-binary flag.
See? No. I knew this
Look,
one.
That's the trans flag, yeah.
I knew this one because I'm an ally.
This is amazing.
But I also got one that. So all I saw was this Kale, and I was like, I've just gotten one of Luke,
Oh yeah.
friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
It's just I only saw the top one. It's just a little sticker of Luke. Anyway, we're
These are
obsessing
all-
with those stickers.
These are all really delightful stickers. This one of the like, the fucking the friggin' D20 emerging from the dirt. That's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be topical soon.
Could you cut to my camera, please, Jules? I want to show Luke the sticker of.
I want to show Luke the Luke.
Look, it's the top one. See, it's a little Luke.
There's Luke.
Is it not Luke?
Luke right there.
Is friend of the show Luke?
But yeah, those are just the free
It
stickers.
looks like disgruntled Luke.
Mm.
Anyways,
But that's just the
that's
stickers,
the stickers
that these guys have given
That's what
us.
they just went like. They just went like this.
Mm.
They went like that.
But not to mention this is hefty. They just gave this.
Okay, so I feel like we can show them. Hang on. Can I just point out one
Oh,
thing?
they cooked. Huh?
They have like a thing that you can,
Oh, you can.
Don't show it. Kayoga!
You can hang them up.
Yeah, because you want to see. You want to see? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Boom.
Bo-
But Pokemon.
Look at that.
So you guys voted, and we are doing these. So we've got a
Oh, I
site.
dropped it. Just kidding. Because it's got a little hanging thing, so I don't drop it.
I would have freaked out for real. I would have messed you up.
Launched across the table.
I've got Licky Tongue. I'm painting Licky Tongue today, and this thing is amazing. The print quality on this is fantastic. Like Pokemon cards, as you may know, have a bunch of small writing on them, and the small lettering, it is very clear.
Yeah,
You
Fury swipes. Flip 3 coins. This
Hayden can't
attack
read.
does 10 damage 10 times the number of heads. That's very clearly printed. I just can't read.
Spider-Gwen for scale. Spider-Woman for scale. This is huge.
But
you could use this, like, with all the text being accounted for, you could just straight up use this in one of your games.
I think it would give it away when you've got like something this big like, in your deck.
In your deck, it's just sticking out.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to pull the next card. What is it going to be? I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to continue with the episode, and you're probably
We
thinking, what? No, it's done.
Yeah.
Anyways, probably thinking, what now? Go over to the Facebook page, put in your comments.
We've got a lot of comments.
We got a lot of comments?
Whoa.
Are we doing? Do you want to rack off? Rack off?
Rack off.
Do you want to rack off? Do we want to rattle off some answers now, or leave it till later?
Let's get these ones out of the way.
Because
Okay.
reminder, what happens if you guess the monster?
You get it.
You get the monster.
You get the monster.
You get
Printed
it
by the same people who printed this quality stuff right here.
but unfortunately, it doesn't come with a hanging thing. I don't think.
I don't. Maybe if you ask nicely.
But they also have a website, Facebook page, Instagram, and various other social medias. So you can go and look at their stuff, and you can also buy some stuff.
Oh.
And we also might be telling you a code that you can use to get these at a good price.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at this, right? And it's got everything. It's got the weaknesses, the resistances,
Yeah.
the retreat cost. It's like the card itself.
If you are a Licky Tongue fan, this is the Licky Tongue item of all time. Like, Licky Tongue is not one of my favorite Pokemon, but I think this is changing my mind. This is like the Blob all over again.
Are you ready for your questions?
Yes.
Okay. Before we start painting.
Yes.
Probably start painting.
Are you gonna do shiny or normal?
I'm going to do normal, but I feel like I want to do the card first.
Yeah.
Like the base of the card.
Yeah.
Because like...
It's
Yeah.
coming out of the water. That's cool.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna do because like this one, it's coming out of like this spherical shape. I'm gonna try and design that to look like a Pokeball. I think.
It does. It does.
And this one comes with a nano berry as well. Like
yeah, Kale flexed their knowledge of Pokemon. They're like, oh, it comes with a banana. Nope. Banana berry.
It's a nano berry. It's something completely different.
Another question. Is it a monstrosity?
Yes.
Love these questions. Love these questions.
Yeah.
Does it look like kale?
I
Unfortunately.
wish gender goals.
So, as a joke, yes.
Sorry, that wasn't a yes/no answer. No.
As a joke, yes, it does. Real answer, no.
Real answer, no.
Kale's only in the
Once I realize then maybe.
Is it an aquatic creature?
No.
Would a baby one crawl out of an egg? This I'm unsure of.
Yeah. I don't think this thing's popping them out.
That's what I was thinking as well. I was like, do I have to think about like the reproductive cycle of this thing?
Apparently. Thanks for making us think about that.
Yeah. We've now thought of the reproductive cycle of a... That was redacted because I spoiled it.
No, we're not meant to tell people what it is.
It was redacted though.
I'm trying to double check on the wiki, but I'm unsure.
What do you Google it?
We'll say yes.
I think because of the aesthetics of what it's trying to be, it will probably reproduce.
It gives egg vibes.
It does give egg vibes.
Does it fly?
That's what you've said about me for ages.
Does it fly?
No?
No. And then, is it in Baldur's Gate 3?
Oh, goodness. I don't think so.
Oh, I think it might be actually.
Is it?
I think there's one encounter. Like,
Don't name the encounter.
I'm not naming the encounter. But
Don't even end the act. Don't end the act.
This might be a Mandela effect, but I think I've not encountered one, but I've walked into a room, seen someone playing this encounter, and been like, oh, there's an encounter with one of these? That's really cool.
Yeah, they have an encounter with the...
But I'm not 100% on that. I'm going to say yes, tentatively.
A tentative yes.
Tentative yes.
That's a
Alright.
sick band name.
A tentative yes?
Alright. This thing is so cool. I'm just looking at it. I need to
I'm like,
paint
where
it.
do I start? I fear Hayden is going to be doing that bit a lot.
The what?
No.
The tentative yes?
No, about the...
Yeah.
No, because I'm not going to give it away. Because I feel like if I do that too much, I'm just going to say that it's a... That's where I would say that thing, but I'm not going to.
A Clunge Reaper.
What the...
Have you not read the new Monster Manual?
I don't want to if that's in there.
The Dungeon Crier.
The dungeon... It's just some dude.
It's just...
I'm in a dungeon. Stop naming things that it could be.
I don't think anyone's holding out hope that it's the Dungeon Crier.
Dungeon Crier. Could be.
That sounds
New
like...
monster just dropped.
Dungeon Crier sounds like a 5e like supplement. Like if you don't want to play 5e, it's like, well, Dungeon Crier has everything you need.
Well, Dungeon Crier! Yeah, it
Sign
does.
up with code CRIER today.
Buzzinga. Oh my god, I don't know.
Sign up with code She Took the Kids.
Kale. Wow, I don't even know how to...
Hey guys, Sonic here.
Can you...
What's up? If you want to stop me from racing, you got to keep up.
Anyway, so we've actually got things to talk about this episode as well.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
Chaos Stream.
So, you probably... I'm still laughing myself at that's why. What? I'm still laughing at my ass off at that's what you've been saying about me for ages.
You're welcome. You read that like a mom being presented with a meme.
Oh yeah, who's this? Do you know this person?
Is this one of your friends? What is this?
Who's this? Do you know this person?
Oh, that seems kind of mean.
That's actually really rude.
Yeah, it's...
What do they mean by this?
Yeah.
So, you're probably sitting there wondering, wow, my Tuesday last week was kind of dull.
Mm.
That was because we didn't have an episode.
Yeah, exactly.
And you want to know why that is?
Why?
Because I was on tour, baby, and by tour I mean on a holiday.
Woo.
Because I've not been on a holiday since 2020.
Oh my.
No, 2021. You were there.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. We
Wow.
played, we had like a little sleepover and played Tekken.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
Yeah.
I miss that day.
Yeah. We could just do that again.
We could, but no.
Nah, it wouldn't feel the same.
I don't like you anymore.
2 more quick questions.
No, we've moved on.
We've moved
If
on.
it is in Baldur's Gate 3, would it be in Act 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Would it be or is it? That's the other question.
Well, if it is in Baldur's Gate 3,
Yeah.
then is it in Act 3?
It would be in Act 3.
And then does it have fur?
No.
No.
See, I knew the answer to that one.
Yeah. So scales and fur are just out of the window. That's like most of the monster manual.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it was something just like really unimpressive? You get like a miniature of like
A bandit.
just yeah. Craig.
Disgruntled Ewan McGregor. Yeah, so
Ooh.
I was traveling the East Coast.
Yeah.
By that, I mean like 2 places. Because big things. Supernova over there. Can I just say, Supernova over East,
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Yeah.
Artist
They get
Alley?
all the stuff.
Yeah. I spoke to, I can't remember his name,
Artist Al.
Alex Trebecki?
Artist Alex?
Alex Trebecki? I don't know, does that mean nothing to you? He does art for Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I spoke to him.
There's
I got some stuff off him.
a Marvel artist named Kale that I really like.
You would.
That's because I'm a narcissist.
No.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That's cool. Do you know what cards off the top of your head they've done?
No, I just like looked up because I was like, I recognized the name, so I looked him up afterwards, and it was like, he's been working.
What's
on
his
it.
name?
Alex Trebevsky?
Daviki?
Da Vinci?
I'm doing the border of the card first.
But also,
yeah.
I was talking to him, and he was like, oh, like have a look at some of my like art and stuff like that. So I was looking at it, flipping through it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, this one photo is really cool, and it's a photo like he's designed of the Civil War fight from Marvel, like the movie.
Yeah.
But like,
Comic book style?
yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
And I was like, this is really cool. By the way, this was my wallpaper for 3 years.
Whoa.
So I was speaking to the person
Who designed your wallpaper?
that I had for 3 years.
Oh my.
And I was like, can I buy this? And he was like, no. He was like, I've sold out.
Oh.
So I was like, you're just showing me the thing that I can't buy. And he was like, yeah. So anyway, fuck. No, it was really cool. And like I spoke to a lot of like local artists. Like Artist Alley goes crazy. Like going and speaking to like all the people that are selling little knickknacks. Because I got some stuff for Producer Princess and for my co-host.
Yeah. I've got it right here actually. Hayden bought me this. It's a bone golem. Pretty cool. I like bone golems a lot. They're a sick monster.
Kale's a fiend for a good monster.
Yeah. But yeah, I love bone golems. It's a miniature that I've wanted to paint for ages, and I've just never gotten around to it.
What's the next question be like? Is it a bone?
Yeah, is it a bone? Is it, like 18 million questions on the Facebook page being like, it's a bone golem. But yeah, love bone golems. They're pretty cool. Thank you, Hayden, for buying me a bone golem.
It was good. It was good. The hardest part,
Yeah.
bringing it back.
Yeah.
Because
The music.
flying with that and like all of the other like artists' work that I got,
Was customs like a nightmare?
well, I was just like, these are all going to get so damaged.
Yeah.
So I had to buy a frame from Kmart to
Oh.
put all of them in like a really deep frame
Mm-hmm.
and make sure they were all like tucked in safely and all that kind of stuff.
Give him a little smooch on the forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they all travelled well. Can't complain.
Like the Killers.
What?
You wouldn't get it.
What are you saying to me right now?
Don't worry. Yeah. What was the main? You're allowed to say the other reason that you were there.
I went to see Critical Role
Yeah.
in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I met so many critters. If there are critters in the chat, love you. Because it was amazing. Like traveling for Critical Role over there and seeing the amount of people in Critical Role merch
Yeah.
just day to day was crazy. Because like it was the 10th anniversary, so they're all wearing the 10th anniversary jumper, which is just a black jumper with like a little like logo on the front and a little logo on the back.
Yeah.
So I could spot them out. And I flew over there, like from where we are to the over east
Hmm.
with someone on the plane wearing Critical Role merch.
Oh.
I like was on the train to Supernova with people wearing Critical Role merch. I travelled like so many times with people in Critical Role merch in Sydney and in Melbourne, which was just, it was really wholesome.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things, if not my favorite thing about conventions, is as someone who like grew up with really nerdy interests and someone who may not be neurotypical, it was the first time that I felt like the world was for me.
Mm-hmm.
In like, even if the smallest, like the first supernova I went to,
Yeah.
even though it was a Perth one, even though it was like the smallest supernova you could ever go to, it felt like, oh my god, there are people like me out there.
It's such a, because you have like this thing in your head growing up as like a nerdy person, especially like playing D&D. Being a nerd and playing D&D, you see different things. Because like
war stories.
Well, I mean, like we've all been a part of the groups where you see the horror stories of people like doing stuff, and you're like, oh, I'm not that nerdy
It's like,
or stuff.
I'm not proud of what I do because of like that sort of corner of it.
Yeah, but Supernova, really, really good for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of nerdy,
Yeah.
we've got some more questions.
Whoa.
What the heck?
We've got a few of them.
Yeah.
Is it large?
Might have to consult the.
The ancient text.
Yeah.
It is.
I know it's not small.
It is large.
It is large.
Yes.
I'm just gonna pull it up here.
Yeah.
Also, if I look at Kale, look at the. If I look up, I'm not gonna say what I looked up.
If you look
but
up.
at.
What? Does it look like Hayden?
What the fuck?
That was asked twice.
Twice.
It does not look like Hayden.
Does it look like Luna, the studio cat?
No.
Does it have 4 or more legs?
No.
That's it. That. Yeah. No.
No.
Is it a fiend?
No.
Does it like to live underground?
Yes.
Don't we all though?
And has it been in a D&D live campaign?
Fucking what a question.
Not yet.
So no. Kale. Yeah, fuck. But yeah, Supernova. So much fun. I got some stories, like the fact that I was in line for a signed autograph from Sam Riegel for 2.5 hours.
Oh.
Stood still for 40 minutes. Didn't move for 40 minutes. That was fun.
Wow.
All worth it though. Gave him a big cuddle.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll see you Wednesday. And I was like, I'll see you Wednesday, buddy.
Is Sam Riegel a good cuddler? I imagine he'd be good at hugs.
He was really good at hugs.
Well, there we go. You can all stop sending me emails. I've answered the question.
Yeah. But yeah, that was really wholesome. Like, actually took time, and like I was talking to him and asking him questions, and he wasn't like, yep, see ya. He was like genuinely like locked in the entire time.
Like it didn't feel like a don't meet your heroes kind of thing.
Yeah, it was very much I had a good experience.
That's sweet.
But yeah, that was really a really nice moment. I also, because I went with friends that don't particularly, like, they're not like Critical Role people. They were just like, oh, we're just going to Supernova because we've not been in like 6 years, so we're going to go and we're going to join you, but we're not waiting in that fucking line. And I was like, that is so fair. So I left them. I said, look, I'm going to war. I'll see you in the morrow.
Yeah.
And as I left them, I went towards the line. And on my way there, I walked past someone dressed as Vexalia and Percy, and they bumped into another Vexalia. And they were like, oh my god, we should get a photo together. And I walked past at that exact moment, and it was in like an area that was kind of like it felt like a bubble.
Yeah.
It really felt, because I was like, oh, there's some space here. Did you want me to take a good photo of you all? So I took a photo of them, right? And it's the perfect photo because in the background there is someone dressed as Grog looking so dumbfounded because he's like this, like looking for somebody. And I was like, guys, and I showed them the photo and I pointed to Grog and I yelled out, "Oi, Grog!" And he turned around.
Oh, nice.
So I got the photo with all of them in it. It was such like a nice moment, and it was really, 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 really cool.
I love people.
Yeah,
That's
it was
really cool.
And like, some of the people that were in cosplay and that kind of stuff was just absolutely amazing.
I imagine there were some really cool jesters.
Oh, jesters, and you didn't watch Campaign 3, did you?
No.
But do you know about Fern?
Yes.
Sato?
I adore Fern.
So many really, really good Ferns.
Yeah. I imagine jester cosplayers can either be the sweetest people you've ever met or like the most harsh prima donnas in the world.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the highlight. And then obviously the show was really, really good. Singing Your Turn to Roll karaoke with 11,000 people
Yeah.
was incredible.
I'm glad they knew that no one wanted to sing It's Thursday Night.
Yeah. Because it wasn't, it was Wednesday night.
That's true. What did you get signed by Ram Siegel?
I got a photo of Donatello signed because I grew up watching that TV show that he voiced Donatello in.
Oh.
So I got that signed because they were all sold out. Everything else was sold out.
I'm surprised that Sam was one of the ones that wasn't sold out. Because he's got a lot of like sleeper hit voice roles. You know?
Yeah. But it was really bad when I was in line. They said, anyone? Because there was one guy, for the main line, there was one guy at the end. Because he was the usher between general admission and VIP. So VIP, he was like, go through.
Mm-hmm.
General admission, wait here.
Yeah.
And if you went in for general admission, he was like, cool. Are you like, who are you here to see? And I was like, oh, I've a signature for Sam Riegel. And he was like, he looked at me like this. Anybody else? And I was like, no. And he goes, okay, mate, you're going to go in that line. So I lined up to line up to get a signature from Sam Riegel.
Jeez Louise.
It was an ordeal, but it was so worth it.
He knew he was sending you off to war.
Yeah. Because, like, I got it, and, like, for the rest of the day, I was just beaming. Like, I was so happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Sydney, and then Melbourne was really, really good. Went to some comic book shops, went to some like gaming shops.
Yeah, the comic book shops in Melbourne go crazy.
I spent far too long. I ended up buying 2 Venom comics, like 2 like full Venom comics. Bought Venoms 2 to 5 of the new Venom.
Yeah?
That one's really good.
Really?
Yeah. Despite people not liking it for a reason that's so paper thin.
Comic books are really good when you don't have sexists screaming at you.
Honestly.
More questions.
More questions?
More questions.
So many questions I can hear your laptop.
Yes, apologies. I'm trying to keep track. Is it bipedal?
No.
It's no longer Pride Month, so it's not allowed to be.
It doesn't look to be.
It is bipedal.
Well, then I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So yes.
This question is specifically for you though, Hayden.
Okay.
Does it cuddle as well as Sam Riegel?
Ooh. These people are listening.
No one does. Actually, that's not true. I went to radio school with somebody that was a really good cuddler. This guy!
Does it have an exoskeleton?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I fear they're onto us. Didn't we have like a whole week to get questions? Or something like that?
Damn, I thought it was a worm.
They'll get it by tonight. I trust.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I thought it was a worm.
Some D&D worms have exoskeletons.
You don't know.
In fact, the most famous one has a carapace.
Carapace my pants.
Okay. And what was the live show like? You mentioned the Your Turn to Roll being pretty fun.
The live show was incredible.
Yeah.
Sam Riegel dressed up as Dame Edna.
Of course he did.
Because he dressed up as Crocodile Dundee for the Sydney show. So he dressed up as Dame Edna for the Melbourne show.
Beautiful.
And it was really cool because there were 2 stories with like 2 groups of heroes with like half going to one, half going to the other. And there were 2 stories parallel. And like the first, without spoiling too much, the first group did the first half of the boss fight.
Yeah.
And the second group did the second half of the boss fight.
That's fun.
So it was really, really cool to see that.
That is cool.
And it meant that like you didn't miss out by going to one or the other because they still like told the same narrative. I had a really good time. Got a certain someone something for their birthday coming up because they couldn't go, which was unfortunate. And yeah, then the next day we went to a bar / pub / fairy fantasy garden, and not like one, not two, not three, but all of Critical Role walked in.
Oh my. Of course they'd go to the fantasy pub.
So I'm sitting there, hyper fucking ventilating, and...
You were venting?
Yeah.
Sauce. I'm sorry. That is the lowest hanging fruit I've ever grabbed at, you were saying?
And... yes, that's right, Sam wasn't there. I don't know what he was doing, but all I'm saying is...
He was trying to
I already seen him. I already seen him. He's fine.
Trying to get out of the Dame Edna costume.
Yes, shout out my sister
Shout out duct tape.
for picking the bar. That shit was goated. I got a Tim Tam from the tour manager of Critical Role.
Wow.
That was goated.
Yeah. Hayden messaged the group chat for the show and said Critical Role just gave me a Tim Tam.
Show the vlog. We are not showing the vlog. I don't know if I've told any of you about the vlog.
Hayden, it's just Hayden squealing.
No. So that night, I was talking to my sister, and we're talking, like, my cousin was there, my sister's friend was there, my sister's girlfriend was there, and we were talking about, like, you know, wanting to capture more moments in life. And my sister went, I want to start vlogging. Not like open, like, not like big, ambitious, but just like capturing more moments. And so we're walking from this bar / pub / fairy garden, and it's the most unflattering angle I've ever seen.
Oh,
and it's
dear.
just like, it's just the chin up, right?
The like Shrek 2 type beat.
Yeah. And my sister's just talking, like, this is what happened. We were at the bar, we were at this place. Critical Role walked in. They took a group photo, like, like maybe 2 meters from our, like, area. My cousin talked to Laura about the swing that was next to our, like, area. And she does the most insane double take I've ever seen captured on camera, where she looks back and goes, Hayden, whoa, that was Critical Role, because Travis and Laura had crossed the road opposite us at that exact moment. She just decided to film the only thing she had filmed the entire trip. Was the perfect moment where we crossed the road opposite Critical Role.
That would go like triple platinum online.
It was just like...
It went from the least flattering vlog ever to a vlog that will probably get millions of views if uploaded.
It was just like the only thing that... It was a perfect storm of a night.
You just have to be like, we ran into Critical Role. Not
clickbait in the hood.
In Fortnite. Running into Critical Role in Frankston.
Frankston?
Ew. Frankston is like Frankston is the bad.
Oh.
I grew up in Frankston.
Oh.
Frankston makes Midland look like the Fun Factory.
Wow.
What I'm saying is, I am from the hood. Hello.
Me. Cale Butler.
Hi, it is I. Man from Hood.
Hood from man.
Hood from man.
That's my guy so far.
Let's go.
Look at him. He's blue. The card's blue.
Dabba-dee.
More questions.
More questions?
Does it have more than 2 eyes?
Oh, maybe. If I were to design it, I would give it more than 2 eyes. Let's look at the photo.
We're going based... Okay, so...
I do have clarity on this question.
We're trying to get
But
clarity.
I want to know your guess.
Oh, it does!
It does.
Oh, does it?
It does.
Okay. It does.
So we're going based off of, like, with all these, like, different depictions of these monsters, like, different, like, all that kind of stuff. We're going based off of the image that we have on hand. So if we're wrong in that regard, we are sorry, but it's just the depiction that we have.
On the wiki, it does have multiple eyes.
I
Beautiful.
am glad that it has
Let's go
multiple
give it a
eyes.
sub.
That's really cool. Who did?
Bridgekeeper just gifted us a sub.
Thanks,
To Kyrie.
Bridgekeeper.
Oh, with the Kyrie.
Beautiful! Kyrie, just subscribe. Thank you, Kyrie.
We know you got that for free, but thank you anyway.
Thank you, Bridgekeeper, as well.
More questions. Does it have a beak?
No?
No, it does not.
Don't lie.
And is it...
Hell, move your fucking arm.
Is it spider-like?
No.
I'm just glad Hayden finally admitted he got a sister after all these episodes of denial.
I've been swimming in that river.
Sister for now. My current sister.
My sister at the time.
Yeah. Any more questions?
That's all of the questions
It is not
that I have
spider-like.
currently written down.
Worm and spider have been
I'd be
removed.
refreshing the page like crazy.
He's poo.
Me when I post on Reddit a little miniature.
All the people have to see this.
Yes.
The problem with doing like all the blue that I did, I have to wait for it to dry to do anything.
Yeah, I'm doing the same but with grey. I'm gonna try and bump it up to give it a like silvery look. Because the only thing with normal type Pokemon cards is a lot of the time they're just like light grey. But I'm gonna do like a foil look. I'm gonna try and give it that silvery shimmer.
Charlie Bear 9198. You put your questions in the Facebook.
Yes.
So
please.
go over to Print Tables Facebook, put your questions in there, and we'll answer them. We can't answer that here.
Also, adorable name. You did really well on that. /Jen.
Thank you for the follow,
Thank you for-
Danny Bear.
Thank you for the follow, Danny Bear.
Yeah, thank you. Also, another cool name, another cute name.
Danny Bear.
Danny Bear.
It's like it definitely is like a really cute nickname.
Yeah.
But they've just gone like, Twitch name.
Yeah. Foggy Bear.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. I was waiting for that.
Crying and screaming.
Yeah. So other like just. You spoke faster than I could type. Thank you, Hayden.
Who's
That's
this?
what I do. Other fun stories from my travels.
Yeah.
The person on the flight next to me on the
Mhm.
way over to Sydney.
Yeah. Screaming baby.
No, even worse.
Oh.
Someone watching their TV show without headphones.
Oh, you did mention this, and that does sound deplorable.
No headphones, raw dogged it, just like,
You should be allowed to throw someone off of the plane for that.
I was listening to their TV show while listening to my podcast.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. You should be thankful. They wanted to share that with you.
No, I didn't want it!
Yeah, well, sometimes
It wasn't good.
we don't decide these things, Hayden, alright?
It was in a language that I don't know, and I didn't want to read the subtitles to know what was going on.
I didn't choose to sit down one day at my second attempt at TAFE and have 3 people bombard me with the most shock memes they could to try and win. I'd seen them all. And then one of those 3 people, just so happened to become my best friend. We don't decide these things.
Yeah, well...
You should have enjoyed The Big Bang Theory. You should have enjoyed Young Sheldon with that young man.
Do you think Young Sheldon has a lot of language that isn't English in it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Maybe. They could have dubbed...
Maybe. I don't watch
they
it.
could have dubbed Young Sheldon.
What would that sound like, Hal?
It would have sounded like Young Sheldon in a different language.
Oh,
Do you think AI will give us, like, a dubbed version of a show that's ASL?
Or we are terrifying wild animals.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna believe that you're not a terrifying animal because I've had a close encounter with a bear before. By that I mean my sister was running away from a bear and fell over, and I was there for that, so I was terrified. Also, if a bear's named Danny, that's goated.
Yeah. Any Y name bear? Immediately cute.
Yogi?
Yeah.
Yogi bear.
That's an I, but we'll allow it.
It's got a Y at the start.
How's Psyduck going?
Good. I'm currently painting everything but Psyduck, and I think you're doing the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm painting the card outside of Licky Tongue. But yeah, I've got the yellow border drying, then I have to do another pass at that. I'm doing the dark grey, but I'm gonna bump into a light grey soon.
More questions!
Speaking of bump, don't touch the fucking table.
Does it have pincers like a scorpion?
It does not have pincers like a scorpion, no.
Are
No.
you sure it's in Baldur's Gate 3? I will say I've been looking
Yeah?
and I can't really find it.
Okay. If we can't find it online, then it probably was a Mandela effect.
I think there are some creatures that look like this
Mhm.
in Baldur's Gate 3,
Mm-hmm.
Like the other bandits named Craig.
but as far as I can tell, I don't think this one has made a big appearance.
Once someone guesses it,
I can't wait for the entire chat to be, you thought that was in Baldur's Gate?
Does it have wings?
No.
Does it have horns?
No.
Does it have claws?
No.
Yes.
Oh, yes, sorry. I was thinking of those pincers that scorpions have.
Hayden was just enjoying saying no.
I was.
Give
You
it-
can say no too.
Give a people pleaser a little bit of no power and they will run with it.
Honestly.
They'd be saying no to everything.
BRB, I'm gonna go play all of Baldur's Gate 3 to check.
Please.
Do it.
Anyone who's got like a current Act 3 save file, I need you to complete that 100% so that we can see if this is in Baldur's Gate. If it is, I'm really keen to encounter it myself. This is one of my favorite monsters ever, fun fact.
My computer is currently struggling to load a list of creatures in Baldur's Gate.
Oh
Wiki
dear.
page of just every creature that has been featured in the game.
Gortash better be on the creature list. That's a smelly bug man. Gortash has flies around him constantly. Cannot convince me otherwise. Sorry, young chap, I'm going to have to... Right?
Sorry, young Sheldon. Bazinga.
Sorry, young Sheldon. You're bazingering in my neighborhood. Any other anecdotes from the Critical Role live show you want to share, Hayden?
So many, like, cosplayers that had to go to the coat check because they're like, you cannot bring a gun
Oh,
into the venue.
yeah. Like Percy cosplayers? Yeah.
You are literally not allowed to bring a revolver into the venue.
It's literally 1984.
Honestly.
Do you think before, like, current era, do you think people were bringing just guns into the theater instead of clapping? They were just shooting that? That'd be really fun, I think.
I made a good... You know when you make a good joke
No.
and you just think to yourself, wow, that one was a cracking joke.
Mm-hmm.
I made one of them.
Yeah?
I walked out of the bathroom and my sister... Okay. I walked out of the bathroom and my sister said, like, oh, these people are going to take a photo. And I was like, nah, I don't do photos. I'm on vacation. Like I was famous, but I'm not famous.
The immediate explanation of the joke makes me feel like you were really proud of that one.
I was so proud of it.
Yeah.
Because I was on vacation.
Did people laugh?
I don't know. I didn't care. I just thought, you know what?
It doesn't matter. I enjoyed that one.
Honestly, that one was for me.
Yeah. That's cool. That's good. I heard that like it was campaign 2 characters and also campaign 3 characters.
Yeah.
What was the vibe on that?
Because it was, the campaign 2 characters were Ford, Bo, and Caduceus.
Mm-hmm.
And the campaign 3 characters were Imogen, Aurum. I can't remember the new character that Sam was playing. Breas, and
Swangle.
Fern.
Was Teus a fan of Breas?
Teus wasn't there.
Oh,
Teus was in Sydney.
Rest in peace, Teus.
You would have loved Breas.
Teus would have loved Breas.
Yeah.
More questions.
Teus wasn't there.
I don't know the answer to this one. Is it an invertebrate arthropod?
That sounds correct.
The next question is going to be from me. What the
is
fuck's an invertebrate arthropod?
What is an invertebrate arthropod?
We might leave that up to printer table to answer. Does it have an elemental attack?
No.
E.g. fire breath, poisonous bite?
Ooh, it has something. It has a...
I don't have the stat block.
I have it on my phone.
I have it here.
It's got an effect that is very cool. Does that count?
No, I would say that doesn't count.
Not the
I don't think it has.
the thing that it does.
No.
Okay. Cool. The answer is no.
Is it in the Forgotten Realms?
Yes.
And does it have mandibles?
Yes. They're getting it. They're gonna get it now.
They're getting
The
it.
next
They're
question
getting
is...
really close. Oh, sorry. The next question, which I forgot to read, is does it burrow?
Nah, it steals.
It does a burrow?
It burrows.
Oh, that's really cool and terrifying. Yes.
Nah, it steals.
Okay.
What the hell is a mandible? That's what the question is.
I need a mandible.
Yes, it has an
Yes, it is
invertebrate
an invertebrate
arthropod.
So the person who asked that question knew what it was and just wanted to flex their bug knowledge.
Yeah. Spoilers!
It's an invertebrate arthropod.
They're getting close.
Shut up, Ken.
It's not going to be a bloody worm.
It's a bird. Get the fuck.
Texture.
One more question. Does it have tremor sense?
Oh, it probably does, right?
It does.
It does.
The more this happens, the more I learn about one of my favorites. That's cool. Has anyone asked if it's a bone golem yet?
Bone!
Guys, it's right there.
It's also not Psyduck.
Oh, but it's close.
35 questions deep.
Psyduck if Psyduck were written by the meanest person ever. But also I love it.
Remember, you only get one guess.
Mm.
And if you want to guess again, you have to interact with 5 separate posts from either our accounts or Printer Table's accounts.
So what
Yeah.
you should do is, say the monster is Kale, and then do 5 interacts, and then have an actual serious guess.
Mm.
If you go onto our Instagram right now and like all 109 of our posts, that's so many guesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're really...
Also, how many on Printer Table? How many they got?
Oh, props more.
How many posts have they done? So many? Also, it means you can go through and look at their painted miniatures.
168.
I've done that on
160.
the loo. And it was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
That's nearly 300 posts you can go
Certified Kale Lou viewing.
through. 300 divided by 5 is...
60.
That's the 60 guesses.
Is
What?
it actually?
I don't
No,
know.
it's like 15.
Well, artists, not...
I don't math.
300 divided by 5. So that's... Okay. 300 divided by 10 would be 30. 300 divided by 5
It's
would be 15. What?
It's 60.
What?
I just googled it.
Oh yeah, no, because it'd be double 30, not,
Yeah.
not half the 30.
I would throw it back for
It's
a real
60
one,
guesses.
but I'm not going to.
You've been saying the F word this entire stream. That's where you draw the line?
Throwing it back for a real one? Correct.
Okay.
Well, you said you've been saying the F word.
Draw that line with your hips.
Draw that line in a circle. 9 more minutes.
Throw that line in a circle.
Take a peek. Oh, that's...
We have our first
Guess?
guess.
Yeah, what is it?
Someone before that, someone did ask, does it use echolocation?
Does it?
Which I do not believe it does.
No.
Um,
It can see with its eyes.
and then we have our first guess. Sorry, I'm just writing down no to echolocation.
Thank you.
If I had $1 for every time I said no to echolocation.
Is it an ankeg?
It is not. That's a really, really good...
That's a good guess.
Yeah.
So
it's-
quickly, go and like all the posts, all 300,
And
and you
try
can have
again.
60 more guesses.
That's the closest anyone's ever gotten.
Who was our first guess from?
That was from Bridget.
Oh, acquaintance of the show.
Mm.
Sister at the time of the show.
Mm.
I don't think ankegs are bipedal.
They are not. They are multipedal.
Ooh, didn't listen to all the
But
questions.
think ankeg vibes,
Yeah.
but bipedal. And you're so close.
If an N-cake could ride a bicycle.
Am I only an acquaintance? Demoted to acquaintance of the show. How does it feel?
I'll promote it, actually. I don't know you.
We have another guess.
Yeah.
Is it an Umber Hulk?
Is it?
We don't know.
I wasn't paying attention. It is!
Congratulations. Who was that?
That goes to Chris.
Chris?
Chris.
Chris?
Chris?
Well, Chris, congratulations. You have won yourself an Umber Hulk miniature, courtesy of our sponsor for today's episode, Print to Table.
Printer Table will
Who
be
also
contacting you.
This, they didn't print it with the sloppy paint job on it. They printed it really, really clean and nice. And I like
Chris,
it a lot.
I'm very proud of you and your monster knowledge. Congratulations for winning the Umber Hulk on today's stream.
Good job, Chris.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Chris.
And I hope you terrify some people with an Umber Hulk.
Yeah, Chris,
because
please.
I almost held back from saying it then because I was like, no, I can't say it.
What, terrify?
No, Umber Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Because my brain's like, don't say it.
Don't say it. Yeah.
But then I just said it then and my brain was like, "Ugh."
Yeah, Umber Hulks are one of my favorite monsters of all time, and I really hope you have a good time either painting or just using the miniature in your encounters. Umber Hulks are amazing, and I hope you have an amazing time with them. Good job.
I hope when you put it down on your table, you think, wow, this really went from being like, I don't know, printed to the table.
Yeah.
And then you go print to table, and then you think about these. Because that's exciting. But congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations, Chris. Good job, Chris.
If you're a DM, I look forward to you killing one of your players with this thing.
With this, yeah.
Because I found out what they are today. I had no idea.
I love them so much. They are one of my favorites.
You thought they were in Baldur's Gate.
I did.
There are Ancakes in Baldur's Gate.
There are Ancakes in Baldur's Gate, okay.
There was a Reddit thread where someone was like, that looks like an Umber Hulk.
So I
and someone
saw-
was like, no.
So someone was fighting an Ancake, and I was like, wow, there's Umber Hulks in this game.
You're a fake fan?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I thought the Umber Hulks just had bad backs.
It is 6:55. Shall we go to break?
We shall.
Be back in 10?
Congratulations, Chris, for guessing correctly. How's the side up looking?
Good. I've done like the base of the card and like a little bit of the background so far.
Yeah, same here.
Aww. I haven't done the yellow bit good because I keep touching the sides and I want to be able to
Yeah.
hold that without like
I think
smearing it.
I think I was wrong for that.
Yeah, when you went on that, I was like, that's a bit ambitious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it didn't say anything though.
Well, that's the mark of a good friend.
Yeah, well,
Okay. I told you to never say that to me again.
anyways. We'll be back right after the short break.
He's ready.
With some fun times, and also we're going to do a fun segment, brand picks. We're going to be talking about some fun stuff and some showcasing of some other TTRPG spotlight stuff.
What have I dug out my nose? Prime pick.
Yeah, we miss you already. Hiya, dreamers.
Hello.
Welcome back to the second half
Hello.
of Primed and Clueless. We're just going to go straight into it because, you know, we have a segment that we do.
I thought you were gonna like. Thought this was the start of like a PSA about like people dying. We're gonna get right into it because every day a man is mauled by a crocodile in southern Queensland.
But I'm not going to spend any more time on it.
I'm not spending any more time on it.
But before we get into Prime picks,
What?
I would like to show Kale a little photo.
Not that.
No, I was sent something from a loyal friend of the show, Drunken Monkey, of the stuff that has been teased in the Discord. So you can go and check out our Discord. We have a Discord. Check it out. Mods will put it in the chat. This is what's coming in the mail for Jules.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Does Drunken Monkey have Yakuza infinite wealth, or do they? What is? Why? That's a lot. Don't get me wrong. Very cool, and I'm sure Jules will be over the moon. It's gonna be the loudest yippee of all time. But holy, that is just a lot. That's amazing. A lot / pause.
Right.
Where did you get the uranium for that?
You built a time machine out of a DeLorean? Anyway, so yeah, Jules. That's a little taste test of Kale's reaction to what you're getting.
I'm excited.
You should be.
That was the whole reaction. That wasn't a taste test.
That was the whole ass reaction. Anyway, so can we start it off with cool things we found this week? Jules.
Oh, you want me to put a picture of it?
Yeah.
Well, it's Printed Table's website.
What the
Whoa!
Whoa!
Who put that there?
Well, who gosh darn put that there?
Good.
So, this is
Yeah.
Printer Table, who have generously sponsored us this episode with some things to paint, as well as a giveaway that gave away to Chris. Shout out, Chris.
Chris guessed the monster of the week, which
And
was the Umber Hulk.
I still have like a little part of me that's like, don't say it.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I can say it.
yeah.
Umber
Hulk.
Yes, they're a Mandra-based TTRPG.
They're in Mandra?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're running Mandra-based TTRPG games for all ages. So what better way to get into D&D than with these people?
They
Look at
are.
that. They offer like, you know, there's like the session zeros and stuff like that, so you can learn how to make characters. And also that little like rainbow head person. What's going on there?
Cyborg, stick it to the man.
Come join us for an evening of running and gunning and neon.
Running, gunning, and neon. Woo!
Cyborg is an RPG set in a dystopian cyberpunk universe where corporations rule and everyone chases the latest cybernetic crafts.
That's just outside. That's
Wow.
just the world
6
outside.
p.m. to 9 p.m. 5th of July, adults only.
Oh.
Ooh.
What happens there?
Oh.
They probably say words like fuck.
Fuck. But can we see some of the miniatures that they can print for you?
Yeah, this is not for like to show the viewers. This is to show Kale.
Well, this is what minis of the week
Oh.
are for this week. Is that
Those
I
little
have-
guys?
No, is I have picked out 4 just very cool paint jobs from the Printer Table
Oh.
Instagram.
Lovely.
So
Oh,
instead
wow.
of showing off minis from the mini painting subreddit, we're just going to show off their work.
Ooh. Is this gonna make Kale poo? Because the last time Kale looked at these miniatures, Kale was on the toilet.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like when you walk into a library or a bookstore and you need to use the bathroom.
Do you get that? No.
Oh.
My friend used to like have to go to the toilet whenever he went to the beach because he used to go to the beach and pee. Like when he would walk the dogs, he'd be there for so long that he needed to pee.
Pee in the ocean.
Well, yeah, he would, but like. Also, there's something a bit more like less socially acceptable than standing on the beach pissing into the waves coming in, than there is just walking into the ocean and pissing.
You never.
Okay.
Have you ever done that?
What?
It's like late at night. You're just by yourself and you just. I call it casting the line.
That's because you don't drop trow.
It's just down my leg as I look somberly into the sea.
You know, if it's raining hard enough, no one can see you pee. And I've always said that.
Are we ready for the minis?
I think we are.
Alright, minis of the week.
Ooh,
Painted by
of the week.
Printer Table.
Yeah, I saw this one, right?
Whoa!
And I was like, do they know how we paint? Because it's not that good. That's sick.
Yeah.
This is a recent post from 2 days ago.
From Twitter.
What are they doing sponsoring us? They should be doing this instead. What the freak?
Okay, I did
that's
see this one.
That's a beautiful frog on a bike.
That's a frog.
Frog princess.
Would you let this guy into your adventuring party?
Absolutely.
No, he looks like a fiend.
No, the
He
second
looks like a naughty boy. He looks like he's gonna steal my left sock.
the second you introduce
Not for nefarious reasons, just because he can.
the second he's gonna fill the sock up with beans.
Look at these eyes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check them. Oh, good work.
I feel like the second you introduce this character as an NPC in the campaign, the party will adopt them and ask about them 24/7.
Yeah.
So include them at your own peril.
No, it's gonna be like
Where's
the
Frongul?
No, the final fight is gonna be like the world is at war.
Yeah.
Like this fight determines which cities blow up, all that kind of stuff, and it's like this city blew up, this city blew up, and there is someone who will go in the lull of someone else's player character dying. They're gonna go.
Where's Frongul?
Is this Frongul make it? And the
Is
DM's
Frongul
like,
make it?
you don't know. We'll find out in the next campaign.
And everyone's
And the next time that character is playing Frongul.
Yeah.
I still don't like him though. He looks nefarious.
I like Frongul.
Next mini!
Hello.
Oh, that
Oh.
yeah. I could see in the chat that a certain someone did help pick out the miniatures.
I've seen that Knowles' shark before. I'm not a big fan of the like sculpt of it, but
Look at his little belly.
they've taken that mid sculpt and turned it into a really cool miniature.
That's really cool.
And the range, not to sound like someone commenting a like on one of those reels where it's just a male actor screaming, but the range. Because you've got like a kind of photorealistic shark, you've got a goofy little Frongul, and you've got the like cartoon style of the Pokemon card as well. Are these painted by the same person?
I believe so.
I'm out of a job.
Kale, I would like to read you. Don't look at the screen, but I'm going to read you a comment.
Joke's on you, I can't read. What's the comment?
So look at me. I'm Printer Table. This is me talking directly to you.
It's been you the whole time?
Yeah. We deeply appreciate you choosing Printer Table during your sacred toilet time.
Is that what they said?
You could be doom scrolling. You could be watching cat videos.
Mm-hmm.
Or contemplating life's mysteries. But instead, you brought us with you.
I'm on there for a while. I'm doing all those.
So I wasn't specified. It says you brought us in with you.
Yeah.
In with you!
I invite them into the stall. They show me the cool minis. That's the thing. It's funny you should say that.
I don't want the in
It's
with
funny.
you.
It's funny you
I
should
don't
say
want the
that.
in with you. I
Because
was happy with what I said. I don't know what you said.
the way I avoid doom scrolling is by scrolling through like hobby specific stuff, like Printer Table. Like you get the you kind of like in the mindset of scrolling, but then you're like, okay, I'm gonna switch to something productive, something that's like hobby related, something that will inspire me. So then you go into a like
Poo?
yes. What are you doing on the bathroom if not in the toilet if not making, Hayden? Are you creating in there?
I see the world.
Are you just gonna create? Are you there to shit or are you there to poop, Hayden?
Born to
Think
shit.
about
Forced to
poop.
wipe. What?
We have one more mini.
Well, there's one more?
I did 4.
4?
Just cause.
You've gone rogue.
I got
You
rogue.
didn't pass this by the CEO of the company.
It's a
Carrier crawler.
yeah, that one.
I take it back. Frongul can come hang out. I don't like this one.
No, this is Frongul's true form.
This is from. We did deep dive. This is from 2023.
2020.
Whoa.
Wow, that's so far back. That
That's
was when I was
forever
like,
ago.
I love this guy.
Oh, I love just how good they're able to make the Knowles
Give
miniatures
it a little
look.
like. For 2023.
Give it a cheeky like. If you give it 4 more, you can guess.
Yeah, Jules, what do you think the monster of the
I
week
love
is?
this.
Monster of the week.
That's it. Yeah,
He looks like. I don't like him.
the belly's really nice.
He's a really good paint job,
Mm.
and it's evident by the fact that it makes me uncomfy.
I love the bits of brown red in between the green. It looks like a withered leaf. It's nice.
Cal, you look like a withered leaf.
The eyes again. The eyes. So much personality in the eyes.
Yeah, for a monster. Unheard of. It's really cool. They do really cool stuff. The fact that that is in the southern suburbs of Perth, people doing this cool stuff. Crazy.
Shout out Alex for painting that.
Shout out Alex the painter.
Yeah.
A close friend of Tyler the creator.
Alex the painter and Tyler the creator.
Alex the paintist.
And then final bit of
Yeah.
Picks.
Final prime.
TTRPG community spotlight.
RPG community.
Obviously, we're gonna share that printed table. Like, I don't.
It's
I
their
don't fuck what it
episode.
says here. Share our printed table because.
Frick. What it says here.
Oh, sorry. This is a Christian Minecraft channel.
It is. My mum checks my phone.
See this? Right.
I'm not looking.
I'm talking to them.
Oh.
Not you. You can do what you want.
Yay.
See this? Beautifully printed, right? Beautifully printed. Smell that? Beautifully printed, right? That's the primer. It's not the print. It's
It's
the
not the
primer.
print. The resin, it was odorless. Sometimes when you print stuff, it smells woof. But
So, you could own one of these. Not this one.
not
This one's mine.
This one's for us.
I love that we both went through the same joke of like, you can't have this one. It's like, rah. Mine.
I will buy
I get
you.
this one. Well, it's actually not mine because it's going to be stolen from me when we just finish streaming. It's like, it's company property. But if you use the code Supernova25, all capitals except for the numbers,
Supernova!
$7.
Which is actually bonkers. That is $3 cheaper than a Knowles' 2-pack right there. And those things, dirt cheap.
This right here
This.
is like 14 soft serve ice creams when they were 50 cents from Macca's.
Is it specifically Psyduck and Licky?
That's the fun part, Kale, my buddy or pal.
You were gonna
No.
call me something else.
My. So, all of them. All of them. Every single one.
Your favorite
And for the
Pokemon?
month of July, because it's, everyone loves July.
And you can hang them.
Yeah.
You can hang them.
They come
For some
printed
reason-
with.
For some reason, every rental has those little screws that have been painted over that you can hang stuff on. So you can just onto. Do we have?
We could make one. Jules, pass the hammer.
Yeah. It's the
I
hammer.
will be hanging these on the wall.
Will you
Aw.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So you get a 3D hang decoration of your favorite Pokemon for $7. If the Pokemon company sold these officially, they'd be like $50.
And see, you're probably sitting there. I can see you. I see you sitting there. You're sitting there going,
Are you
yeah,
gonna
but they
talk?
probably don't have my favorite Pokemon. They do. They 100% do. There is so many. I went through the catalog, went through them all, and I was like,
There's 4 pages.
4
Whoa.
pages. They cover so many bases.
Is it all the Kanto region?
No, it's just like a variety.
Oh, that's cool. Because a lot of the times it's just Kanto region. But if you're a weird freak like me, you don't like the Kanto Pokemon.
You can put a magnet in the back too. That's so true.
Oh, you could get a
Put it on the
Magnemite?
fridge.
Get a Magnemite, make it a fridge magnet?
You could. You know what?
Genius.
Father's Day is coming up,
And I'm your dad.
and I'm.
Buy me Magnemite.
You could be like, Dad,
and I'll be
or
like,
father figure, I've bought you this thing and I painted it and it's gonna go on the fridge for Father's Day. And they go, I don't know what that is, and you go, shut up.
what's a Mankey?
Why
What's a Voltorb? What is this? It's me, your Cockney
a
dad.
magnet? That's genius. Yeah.
Yeah.
But make sure you put on. Okay, so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret about magnets. They have a good side and a bad side. You got to put the bad side to someone else's good side. You can't put a good side to the good side. So make sure when you put the thing on there, you put on the side that actually stick to the fridge, because otherwise it'll just go like it'll do the weird like no, they don't go into each other. My little
And that's on polarity.
fun fact of the week.
Were you expecting a polarity lesson on Primed and Clueless episode? I certainly weren't.
No, I certainly weren't either.
I certainly weren't. I have not put a single bit of paint on Lickitung.
We have new ones coming out today. Do you want to announce them?
Oh, that's so exciting. I want to know which ones they are, actually.
Yeah, no, we're not going to tell people. We're just going to read them and go, that's so exciting, and then we'll buy them.
Can we...
And then they will not be sold out because no one else will know they exist.
Point to table, can we tell the people what they are, please?
Send it to us on Instagram and we'll announce it.
DM it to us. SMS, text message it to us.
No pressure. You have already done so much for us, actually. But please.
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 This is so exciting.
This is like really fun to paint as well, because I've never painted something like this.
I hate that I have to let it dry. I'm like, I want to get in.
I want to get back in.
Put me in, coach. Standing on your own, 2 feet off the ground. Too late, apologize. Anyway, so that was Prime Picks for this week.
That was...
Sending now, yeah.
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 I'm yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. If it's if it isn't this.
One of these sentences you have to finish. With the
No.
That's what you just did.
I'm an artist. I do not finish what I start.
Clearly. Have you seen some of Kale's paintings?
Give me 3 years.
Give me 7 kobolds in 3 years.
Yeah, I'll make a dream happen.
I'll make a dream.
A dream because it's not true.
Standing on your own, got me 6 feet off the ground.
Standing on your mom.
What?
You word me. Anyway, the printer table, if one of them is fan thump, I will actually rip my shirt off.
See, I don't want to.
No pressure for it to be fan thump. I'm sure it's really cool either way.
And the pics are on Discord. See if you can get Jules to swear on stream.
Jules.
Pull up the Discord.
Hey, Jules. Hello,
Pokemon
Jules.
he sent you.
On the Discord, apparently.
Oh.
Jules.
Put your mic on first.
Say your favorite
They
swear.
can hear me.
They can hear you?
Yeah.
Say your biggest swear.
Poo poo bum bum.
I actually despised that.
Oh, whoa.
What was it to swear?
Oh, this is fucked.
Yay!
Jules said that word.
Slash pause. This is. This is insane.
That's a whole town.
Wait.
That's a whole town.
Show us the photo that you got sent. Hold it up.
These.
Yeah, that's the one we saw.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't get all that.
I've also seen these as well.
Yeah. What's the point of having a town if it's not like full of people?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
When you were clearing space around here, like you were moving stuff around, I was like, yeah, she's gonna need to.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have to get more shells. The chat is filled with holy molies.
Holy moly!
Holy moly.
Holy moly!
I
Oh no! Oopsie, my daisies. That's so unfortunate. Get in the Discord to check it out. /Discord.
Made you stop.
What?
I said really confidently like I was gonna
You
say
did.
something.
Like I was prepared to listen to you for once.
I'm finally getting a glass cabinet for my miniatures.
Oh really?
Yeah, because there's a lot of them now.
Hayden. Logged into the Instagram, hey?
Yeah.
Do you have your phone on you?
No, because I don't. I listen to company rules and I don't have my phone on me.
I've whipped out my phone like 8 times this episode. My bad.
Unfortunately, you do have to keep your shirt on, Kale. That's what Prince Table has said. But
Okay. Okay. So what did you want, Kale?
Phantump.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
It's only the best Pokemon ever made.
So...
Prince Table, do you like Phantump too? I feel like nerding out with Prince Table.
So, first off, I can't like show this because it's going to just be like a white screen. First off, Pokemon cards and wall mounts. So you don't have to get them as cards. If the cards are a bit too much for you, you can just get like...
Oh, that's adorable.
Lapras as a little like disc on your wall. And
that would make a really good fridge magnet.
Yeah.
For your documents.
And then I really want to show this one. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how I can show you.
It's just a white screen.
It's just a little Magikarp. And look at him. He's just so cute.
He's
so
floundering.
So I guess it's like water themed because it's winter.
I
don't know if that's what you did, print table, but I mean that's my brain went.
Yeah.
Lapras, Magikarp. Look at the card.
Gyarados.
That is amazing.
You could paint it red, like the red one.
You could paint it red like the red one, Cal.
Yeah.
That is so true.
I feel like a little cousin at show and tell.
Yeah. Those are really exciting.
That is really exciting.
Unfortunately, I have to keep their shirt on.
That Gyarados is really sick though.
You could paint it red like the red one.
That was almost a shirt off moment.
You can turn your brightness all the way down. And then go on this camera. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this little guy. Look at him.
He's pretty good.
So like that's what I was talking about with like you can just have like as a disc, which it'd be really cool to have that like a little paperweight.
Yeah.
You know, a little bad boy.
There are quite literally so many applications for these funky
You
little
could
things.
make door handles in your house. Have that on the end of it.
You have every drawer in your kitchen have a little Pokemon on it.
Yeah. Because you can. Because $7 at checkout using the code Supernova25.
Cheap with 2 E's right now. It's crazy.
Cheap. I don't know where to go next. I mean, like, it's just... I don't want to mess it up because it's so cute.
Yeah. I'm just doing it in between all the lettering right now.
In between all the lettering?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Covering it with grey so the black looks cleaner.
I went in there with, like, a really watered-down blue so it would just seep into everything.
That...
Every door handle in America. Every door handle in America could have a Pokemon on it.
Heck yeah.
We could make it happen.
We could... Oh, Gary Sparks. Get Gary Sparks on the horn.
I love that this show is just... How many times
That
can
is
we
our
mention...
biggest dream.
Yeah, to have Gary
Is to have
Sparks
Gary
on.
Sparks notice us.
Yeah.
I want Gary Sparks show and tell is like the episode.
Gary!
Do you want to let people know who Gary Sparks is?
No.
They
No.
don't already?
They have to
No.
go back to the first episode. Or like no, it was the first Prime
It
Picks.
was the first prime pick.
Yeah, so
Gary
10 episodes
Sparks.
ago.
12.
Gary
So
Sparks
12.
is a man in Vegas who just owns all of the miniatures.
Yeah, he's like, that's a cool miniature.
Is it museum?
He's turned his mansion into a museum.
Yeah, that is mansion.
He's got Roman-style pillars in his kitchen, either side the oven.
I love that, like, if we ever made D&D Live Presents, like, Prime and Clueless merch, it'd be like, Gary noticed me. Gary Sparks noticed me.
Sensing sparks with Gary.
Oh.
Well, it can happen because we spoke about Printer Table a few weeks ago, and here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And printer table is the Gary Sparks of printing to table.
It's true.
Like I was saying before stream, it's like...
Gary Sparks, as seen in my bathroom.
Yeah, you do have a weird shrine on the back of your door.
Yeah.
Like, it's right above the, like, times tables
It's
sheet.
Gary Sparks saying, if you can dream it, you can do it. Which is his catchphrase.
I don't think we've ever heard Gary Sparks.
Gary Sparks is Big World.
He's Big Well?
Big World. Gary
Big
Sparks
World?
is the big world of our world. Our big world. Is the oxygen supply in this room depleted?
No, you just have on one of your episodes.
Yeah. Chaos Stream. Rest in peace, Big World.
You would have loved.
You would have loved Roblox Tycoon.
So that's Prime Picks. I don't know what else to say.
The
Kale.
stunned silence.
I don't know. You just come sometimes. Sometimes, Kale, you just.
Oh, we've already kind of touched on this before, but conventions.
Yes.
What makes them so special?
Well, we were talking about it before. It's just like the atmosphere of just Nerd City, you know?
It's belonging.
Yeah.
Because I remember I grew up in a household where I wasn't allowed to play video games and watch anime.
You know, I was thinking, like, because we talked about this, like this was put into the talking points, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's like, weirdly, it's the comfort of not being the biggest nerd in the room for once.
Yeah. Other people are getting swirlied.
Well, not that. I mean, in the sense of like, there are other people around you with like, that you can be like, oh, I'm not that nerdy. Like, it kind of like normalizes how you feel.
I'm at Supernova giving people mad swirlies. I'm giving people like wedgies and shit.
You're going around Supernova bullying nerds.
I'm taking lunch money. It is strangely not enough for the like convention center cafe, but I'm taking lunch money.
Why?
Hungry.
Okay.
But yeah, it's that sense of belonging. I went as a kid. I say kid, I was 14. That's kid. That's Ellie from Last of Us. I went as an Ellie from Last of Us. I was Peter Parker. That none of what I said was like comprehensible. My God.
I love the photo of you as a hostage.
Yeah. I
with
was
Princess Leia.
I didn't have the like money or time or like freedom to cosplay. So I put on a button shirt, got like a film camera and put on glasses, and I was Peter Parker. And I went with my mum, and it was amazing.
I went to Supernova for the first time with my mother.
I thought you were going to say you went with my mum.
Yeah, me and Sharon had a good old time.
Yeah. I went to Supernova with my mum, went to Supernova with my dad. My dad didn't get it. My mum didn't get it, but she cared. She pretended.
My mum talked to someone that I know, not know, but someone that I've recently found out about, was a very,
Your dad.
it was a very big name in the League of Legends community at the time.
Whoa.
Because she asked the guy, is League of Legends safe to download? And of course he was like, of course it is. So then I went home that night, downloaded League of Legends, and my life plummeted since.
Is it safe to download? Jesus.
Where could you walk with the amount of hours you've spent playing?
To Melbourne.
To Melbourne.
I could have read like thousands of books.
Jesus.
If you ever want to like just sink time into anything and not get any reward out of it, League of Legends is the game for you.
Instead, you've read thousands of slurs.
What? Yeah. I was like, what are you saying? And I was like, oh yeah, the League of Legends community. But I mean...
Oh, the misery.
Why would I have not... Like, I would have not gotten banned and not met that lovely person that bladed in or whatever they said if I hadn't have played League of Legends.
Yeah. Hi, Teehee. Swoops past you. Glumps
Swirlies
you.
in.
Swirlies in. What's up, you nerd? Stop saying rude things.
Stop running it down mid lane.
Jeez. Stop busting it down mid lane style.
Busting it down mid lane style.
My screaming. But yeah, like I was
I'm really happy with how it's turning out.
That looks really
Obviously, I
nice.
want to do like the letters, like the writing in black, but like yeah, I'm happy with that.
But yeah, I went with my mum, and it was sweet.
I went
because-
with your mum.
Yeah. But it was the first time I'd seen something like that. And all the like cosplayers waiting in line to get in, and I was like, oh, that's that person, that's that character, that's this one.
Yeah, like
I got actually in real life
wow.
by a Batman cosplayer.
You're like, actually, it's Batman.
I forgot that Batman Beyond was called Batman Beyond. But also I was trying to describe it to my mum in a way that she would understand. And I was like, oh, that's like a future version of Batman. And the guy was like, that's like Batman Beyond? And I was like, wow. I just got yes-anded in real life.
Yeah.
And I saw the 501st Legion as well for the first time.
They were good at the time.
Huh?
What?
The
They were good.
The 501st Legion. They're the guys who cosplay like Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers and Star Wars stuff, and they go to different events and like children's hospitals, and they're really sweet. And I got a sticker from them, and that's been on my Game Boy Advance ever since.
It says for the Empire.
No. So if you ever doubt how much of a freaking nerd I am, I've got a Star Wars sticker on my Game Boy Advance that is not budged.
Who's the best person you've ever met at a con? Me?
We've never been to a con together, which is crazy.
We've been to like every other event in Perth under the sun.
We have.
We've been to Royal Show together.
Oy.
We went to like, what was the one that was in?
We were doing indentured child labour at the Royal Show.
Oh, what was that? What was the event that we had to like?
The Careers Expo?
But it was like a watered down version of that. Do you remember that one?
No.
It was like the one where like there's the photo of you and I looking at each other with the love hearts around.
That wasn't the Careers Expo?
No, it was like a watered down version.
We had someone playing a Catalina wine mixer song?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, darling.
I don't know. There's been so many events.
Ask your dad.
We've been to so many events together, Kale. I can't tell you which ones they've been to.
If you want to learn how to talk to a lady, ask your mum. That's Bayonetta, for those of you who partake. Are you desperately searching for what to talk about?
I'm just changing the subject. What's your dream? It's not really the question. The question is, do you like to dress up for conventions? I like to wear clothes, and I think you should too. But what's your dream cosplay for a convention?
Oh, I don't know.
Because think about it. Like, for a convention, it's if like you're going to like a party, you're going to like a dress up thing. It's one thing, but going to a convention, you can't wear heavy things all day.
Yeah,
You will be in agony.
I learned that the hard way. I did a handcrafted. It was something. It was a cosplay that I was really proud of. I made it by hand because it was really simple, but it was something that no one but me knew what it was.
Oh, those are the best ones.
And I couldn't see out of the helmet.
Oh.
It was too big. I was simply an obstacle the entire day. And that is Robotos, which in the PSP God of War game, God of War Ghost of Sparta, if you complete the game on normal mode, you get it's a version of Kratos, but he's like a robot made of cardboard, and I love him. I love him so much. There are like 3 pictures of him online ever. And I cosplayed that. And everyone just thought I was a weird like Roblox creator. I made the Blades of Chaos. And they looked really good.
I don't think they did.
They did. They actually did. Because what I did was I got my TV and I like stenciled the layers of the blade in cardboard and I cut them out and I glued them all together. If I like painted it up, it would have looked like actual good Blades of Chaos, but they were meant to be cardboard because of the whole bit.
Yeah.
So many trips to Bunnings for like the like air conditioned piping that you need for the arms and legs. I was so proud of it. And then when it came to the convention day, awful. My dream cosplay. I don't know. What's yours?
Probably Guy Gardner, Red Lantern.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I went to Halloween party as the Spot, and I think that's probably my favorite costume I've ever worn. Even though everyone could see my particulars.
That's what made it so good!
I wore a cricket cup thinking it would obscure everything. It just made it worse. I was the Spot, but he had a codpiece on.
The Spot, but he's ready to play cricket at a moment's notice.
Oh yeah. I was sacked out proof the entire night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, I mean, the Cyclops was pretty good too for that reason.
People couldn't see my Jean Greys.
No, they couldn't. Anyway, that's the convention talk. We didn't do a lot of questions. That's the word. Questions last week because I wasn't here.
Because we didn't do a show last week.
Yeah.
It was the week before. We just forgot to do Discord questions entirely.
Whoa! So we must have so many. We must be backed
so
up.
long talking about our DC bracket.
Yeah. Look.
What we
Yeah.
were excited for.
Standing
So we've got a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who in the studio is more likely to lick another studio mate's face just to see how they taste?
Me.
Kale.
Why does Kale look so sad as Hayden talks about DC? This is from 2 weeks ago.
I'm sad for my friend. Hayden finally gets a Guy Gardner live action, and it's a joke.
What animal would you want to be reincarnated as?
Otter. Do you see them like going down the river and they're just like...
That's so. The little pictures of like excited otters are like the picture of you on the swing.
Yeah.
I would like to be a capybara, please. They just chill with everyone.
What is your favorite movie at this very moment? Right now, what movie did you just think of?
Knives Out.
Knives Out.
A Knives Out mystery.
What character could you closet cosplay just with the items you own?
Just
right
with...
now, you gotta go to costume party tonight.
Cyclops. Because I...
Wolverine.
No, the Spot, because I still own my the Spot costume.
Wolverine and Bane. Because I have like the big green puffy jacket.
I suppose the Punisher?
Yeah.
I've got black jackets. I could paint a skull on my face.
What is your favorite emoji?
Oh.
Google bad facts about otters and your answer may change. I don't want to come back as an otter. Red panda.
Yeah, otters
Red
actually...
Panther.
Otters do some messed up stuff.
I just remember that. Red panda. I don't want to be... I just think they look cute. I want to come back as a red panda.
Red pandas are cool.
Prime.
What was the question again?
What is your favorite emoji?
The...
Probably the one of the guy like dancing. I send that around again.
Yeah, that
and I'm
one's
just like,
good.
boom. Or the eyes, like when you send someone a
The
message, and you're like, "Hey, do you want to go for a froyo?" And then you send the like,
What animal would you not want to be reincarnated as?
Otter.
Otter.
What is your favorite type of pizza?
Pepperoni with the peri peri swirl from Domino's.
I'm a supreme freak.
You are a supreme freak, but what was your favorite?
You're funny.
Thank you. I will be here all week.
Ew.
At some point, I will be.
What's your favorite pizza, Jules?
What was my favorite pizza?
Yes.
Probably like Hawaiian.
That's mean.
I don't think I have one.
Probably something like Hawaiian. Ooh. What kind of crust do you
It
like?
changes on the day. A fluffy crust.
Yeah?
I don't like crunchy crust.
I adore stuffed crust.
If you got a
Stuffed
free
crust.
pass to knock off one movie director, who do you kill?
Tarantino?
Tarantino.
Understandable.
Understandable
If you
movie.
were a court jester, what would be your main shtick?
Making people laugh at me falling over.
I would whack myself in the head with a big wooden mallet
Alrighty.
and say, jingle jangle,
Boy, do it dangle.
boy do it dangle, and then I'd dangle my mallet again and go for a second smack.
What Pokemon do you relate to the most?
Slowpoke.
So, Krogunk.
Nice.
Because you got that jab in you.
Yeah.
If you were made into a mini, what would be your distinguishing feature that makes you recognizable as you?
I would be screaming the whole time because the process is unbearable.
Being turned into a miniature.
Yeah. Big cowboy hat.
Big cowboy hat.
I'd be falling over because I fall over.
Big old boots, assless chap.
I thought you were going to say you'd be falling over because you're falling for kale.
Yeah, falling over because I'm falling for kale. We can cut it in the post.
I'd have my big comedy mallet because I'm still doing my part-time job as a jester.
Final 2 questions.
Whoa.
One is a bit commentary and one you'll be able to think about a bit.
Mhm.
Have you been playing Fortnite Blitz and have you been enjoying it? Is the first one.
I've not been playing Fortnite.
Yes,
Blitz.
and not as much as everyone else made it out to be.
I've not been playing Fortnite.
Especially because I played it when it first, like, not when it first, but like when I got back, and it was like, yeah, you got given like a bending style, and you could like use a bending style and that kind of stuff. But then I played later on, and it was like you got given all 4, and I was like, this is too much. This is too much.
They got rid of that now, there's no more bending.
Yay!
You've got boss items like Hades chains
Oh,
and stuff.
standing on your
Final
own.
question.
Yeah.
What fantasy race and class would you assign to each other and to me?
I think this one's pretty obvious, but I think Shield Dwarf for Hayden.
Okay.
Satyr for Jules.
Race and class.
Oh, Satyr.
Warlock.
Hayden would
Warlock
be
for Jules, I think.
Warlock.
Yeah, I feel like you'd make a deal with somebody.
Okay,
Hayden would be a Shield Dwarf Paladin.
I see that.
He's very loyal.
I feel like you'd be a rogue, Kale. No, a druid.
Have you heard my knees crack?
Druid. Druid.
I would love to be a druid. I'd probably be a ranger. But what race?
You'd be a ranger druid, I think.
Is that my race? Ranger?
Yeah. No, your race? I reckon like tiefling, because you are a basic...
Wow.
Nah, I think...
The closest Baldur's Gate 3 self-insert I've been able to make has been a gnome, which makes me sad, but I see it. What do you think?
What do you think, little troll? For race, I think... Honestly, Earth Genasi.
Hell yeah, I'll take that.
Is that all the questions we have in the Discord?
That is all the questions we have in the Discord.
Wow.
Make sure to
We
put
do
more
have-
questions in the Discord, people.
You do have 10 minutes left. Shall we, while if people want to write more questions, do a little check-in on how your painting is going?
Yeah.
You can do
I'm
it.
starting to implement some light grey into the card, and then I'm going to do some silver.
I've
I
started
love the 90 HP.
90 HP. It's red.
because it's a lot of different blues.
Whoa, that looks gorgeous.
It's a lot of different blues, so they're all kind of drying because like the water effect, you can't see it because there's blue in the way. So like there's a lot of blues at play, like the Blues Brothers. So I'm like letting them dry before I continue on.
Print table say, are you having fun painting?
Certainly am.
This is such a hoot.
I'm used to painting like
Tiny little things.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
not flat surfaces.
Also, it makes me focus because it's like you could just paint this as like a, you know, all like the background one color, the writing one color, them one color, and then call it a day. But I'm so focused on like lighting and different shades.
I'm trying to figure out how to like make it pop and make it interesting,
Yeah, right?
which is cool.
Because like if this is going to be displayed as it like it is, that's the thing, right? When you're painting a miniature, you have to follow the 5 foot rule, which is if it looks good from 5 feet away, that's fine. Because you're going to put it on a table, you're going to go, wow, that's cool from a distance. You look up close, like, oh, that's pretty cool. But it's not going to be, like, displayed as much. Whereas, like, this will never be, like, picked up and used. This is a display piece. So I completely see why, like, you would sell these as, you can paint them yourself, or we can paint them for you. Because if the people don't have the ability to, like, have, like, the stuff that we have to paint, or the courage to paint, it's amazing for that. But it's also, like, it is a great place to focus on different colours and different, like, lighting, because I don't really, whenever I paint miniatures, I think about, oh, this is where, like, the shadows would roughly be.
Yeah.
But not, like, this is where, like, the brightest part will probably be.
Yeah.
We have a very special VIP in chat right now. Lily, which is Danny and Alex's daughter.
Whoa!
A printer table daughter.
Printer table daughter.
Printer table daughter?
Lily has said that it looks great.
Thanks, Lily.
Wow, thank you.
Thanks, printer table daughter.
Printer table daughter.
Is your name short for Lily Pup? That's a Pokemon.
Or is it short for, I don't know, Lil good painter? Because Alex is a good painter, so you're the little good painter.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne. Lil John. What?
Love the looks of the Pokemon cards. Heck yeah.
Okay.
Do you go by Lil I Am?
Yeah.
Instead of like Will I Am, but it's Lil I Am?
This kid is too hip and young to get what we're saying.
I didn't get an answer on the Lil I Am kind of thing. Because if my name was Lillian, I'd go by Lil I Am. Because what am I going to go by? Hey DN? No, boring.
You could. H bomber guy.
H bomber guy?
Yeah.
What?
We have promised Printer Table that when you are done painting these, we will send photos of them to Printer Table, and they can post them.
Oh dear.
If they so wish.
Wow.
Wow.
On their Instagram.
Don't post them side by side, please, because Chaos is good.
Hot take from you.
But yeah, so I don't think Tiger Lily, Peter Pan. Nice.
Nice.
Tiger. Wow. Tiger.
Okay.
There is 7 minutes left, and it's going to take this 10 minutes to dry. So I'm not going to be able to finish this today, but I'll take it home as homework.
I'm not going to be able to finish this either. This licky tongue.
It's going to be 30 different shades of pink.
Yeah. Also, I'm starting to add some silver onto it. Looks cool. I might dry brush the silver, actually.
Wow, that's so much cooler than Lillian. Or Lil-I-Am, to be honest. I'll say it.
Will I am count your days.
Yeah. Black Eyed Peas? No.
No. I mean, when's the last time you heard a Black Eyed Peas song and actually bobbed your head?
Can I see them again? Boom.
Boom. Oh, sorry. Trying to add some
The blues can't...
Trying to add some silver to the party.
Me when I invite the old... What are you... What?
That was just you looking longingly at it.
looking longingly at it.
I'm just happy with it. Is that a problem?
It is. Pride cometh before the fall.
Ask Lily if Lily likes Minecraft.
Lily, do you like Minecraft?
Tiger Lily, do you like Minecraft?
Do you like the Minecraft movie? Do you like Steve from Minecraft?
What's your favourite block?
If it's sandstone, we aren't friends.
Here you go.
Minecraft
From a previous Chaos stream.
Yes.
What's your favorite block? Yes.
This is Kale's Minecraft Steve.
Minecraft Eve.
Oh, he's so far away. It's Minecraft Steve. Jack Black, Minecraft Steve.
Yeah, check it.
My mom loved Jack Black. I do too. Have you seen him in School of Rock? Problematic movie, but great movie.
Is it problematic? What's problematic about it?
He pretends to be a teacher, Kale.
That's just the plot of the movie.
It's ethically flawed, but it's got good values.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the teacher...
It's ethically flawed, but it's got good ethics.
The teacher... Oh, the principal, sorry.
Yeah. Oh. God.
I love Jack Black.
God, no. Yeah,
Ned Schneebly.
Oh, this is Ned Schneebly. Okay, I feel like dry brushing the silver is not the way to go.
No, because it's just going to get the writing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, so the
Although that does, like...
So this
I like the
part...
effects, though.
This part is the, like... is the pure silver.
I love the cake block. Yeah, because when you eat it, you don't eat the whole thing. You just kind of go.
Yeah, the cake block is pretty
That's a
good
good
actually.
pick.
That is a really good pick. I like glowstone. That's because I'm old. And that was the coolest block ever when I played Minecraft.
Oh my god, big tongue.
I've been playing Minecraft since 2011.
I went to Minecraft school, Kale.
Yeah, well, I was cutting Minecraft class to be a bad Minecraft boy.
I got told to bugger off because I asked somebody how to jump in Minecraft school.
It's a space button, you coward.
Also, shout out my former sister because she thought pressing E when playing Minecraft paused the game and then drowned to death and lost all my diamonds when we were sharing a Minecraft account on our family computer. I'm not over it.
Is that why Bridget's your former sister?
Yeah.
Kale, I need you to read the message in chat that was just sent by Printer Table.
Oh.
Oof. And they got kids.
What?
That's older than they said
That is
was
the
old-
kid.
Oh.
Caleb was like, wow, 2011 is older than them. Wow, they have kids? At 14?
True, actually, I didn't do the math on that.
We've been talking to Printer Table's kid about Minecraft.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. Yeah, Minecraft's been around for a while. It's been really cool, and it's still around. It's wicked. Don't get old, because then you have moments like this where people born in 2011
So don't have kids at
can
14.
have conversations. It was wild.
That was Lily.
Shout out to Lily.
I get that now.
Shout out Lily for being born after 2011.
Woo!
It's always really rough when it's like a license plate that's like someone's name and like
Yeah.
05 and
It's
I'm
like,
like, oh!
That's my favorite thing, where it's like, when were you born? 2000 and
There's more.
Yeah,
there's more.
yeah.
I was born in 2000. Clean cut. That was it.
Straight on the barrel.
Ew.
Straight on the barrel 2000.
Straight out of the barrel.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Alrighty, we have 2 minutes left of stream.
Getting
What
cut off.
should people go and do as stream finishes? What should they go and do?
So the
you
second stream finishes, go
grab-
download Minecraft because it's a go-to game.
Get a kite, fly a kite. It's really whimsical.
What else should
Alex
they do?
played the beta of Minecraft.
Whoa, that's cool.
Kale's the same age as my eldest kid, says Drunken Monkey.
That makes me feel better. Drunken Monkey, can you adopt
Are
me,
you having
please?
fun painting?
I am.
I hate the fact that I have to, because I painted it like, I wet blended, and it has to dry. And I'm just like, dry faster.
Drunken Monkey, if you adopt me, do I get to play with the miniatures?
He
Yes
sent
or
me
no?
a message today, Drunken Monkey, and he's like, I've got one book left and then I'll own every D&D 5e book released.
That doesn't answer my question.
We need to get Drunken Monkey that book.
He said,
yeah.
you know what he said? He's like, I need to buy one. And guess what? It's in transit.
So it's
done
like,
it.
so it's only a matter of time
I
before
think
the
he
sacred
single-handedly
text.
keeps Ozpost, like, a profiting.
Yeah. Love Drunken Monkey. Drunken Monkey's
Yeah, he
cool.
sent me a message the other day. He's like, I got a bunch of paints because they were on clearance from this store in like, over east. And I was like, where was the, hey, Hayden, paints are on special on this shop. Nah,
Nah.
none of that.
Hey Kale, Dormammu's $25.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, yeah. Hey Shu, it's me, the other foot.
So funny, though. So funny, though.
That was a /J, by the way. I'm not mad about
On
that.
an
It's-
actual note, what should people go and do?
You
Remember
should
the
go-
phrase Supernova 25, all capitals except for the numbers, because they're numbers.
Because if you capitalize 25, it'll give you punctuation instead.
yeah,
And
it'll
where,
give you
can
like
they, where can they put that phrase?
they can put that in checkout
Right
to
up-
get these little things. If you're thinking, "Wow, Hayden, that's shit. I could do better." Go buy one. $7 with the code Supernova 25. Go buy one. Do better. I dare you to try. Don't actually, because I'll cry when it's better than mine. But you can go do that at the Printer Table
That's
website.
right.
Go to their Facebook page, like the Facebook page, follow the Facebook page, follow the Instagram, go to all the social medias they're on, go to the website, and just have a little browse.
They're pretty cool.
While you're on the toilet, like Cal does.
Yeah, exactly. No, legitimately, it is improved my mental health so much to like if you're pooping and you're going through Instagram, stop going through Instagram, get off of Reels, and just like look up a website for a hobby that you're into, and just browse some stuff. It's good for Sarah and Tonin. I've put silver on the card. It's shiny now.
Print the table. Could you do a mini of my dog?
Get the shine on there. What the fuck? It's shiny.
I think this has been a pretty successful stream.
It has. This is honestly, I know we're being sponsored, but honestly, this is the most fun I've had painting mini in a while. This is really cool.
Like you can cut the cameras and I'll be honest.
And
this is fun.
I haven't even started the Pokemon part yet.
No, that's the other thing.
And
I've painted water and blue and maybe a little bit of lighter blue.
Like
I have so much to go, but I'm like, this is gonna be cool. Hot take. I like this.
This is really cool. And like, previously, Lickitung was a Pokemon that I felt no feelings towards.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I don't know who voted for Psyduck, but I'm like, I mean, Psyduck's cool and all.
Yeah.
But I love him now because I've been staring him down for the last 2 hours.
This is my son.
Us down for the last two and a bit hours.
I'm gonna re-download Pokemon Go and I'm gonna rename my...
Always think about us when you poop.
Will do.
We could look at making your puppy. Oh my gosh, I will be in touch.
Shoddy not painting Bridgekeeper's dog because that will be an absolute monstrosity of a task because it is such a colourful thing that there's so many colours going on and I wouldn't know where to start.
We should get monochrome dogs only, please. I like a dog that's just one colour.
We'll prime it
Alrighty.
because I'm clueless.
Whoa! It is 8:02. You know what that means? Go away.
It means that we will be here next week.
Woo!
Probably with our finished, or we'll continue painting. I'll have a chat with the creative team. By that I mean I'll be told what to do and I'll say yes.
Yep.
But this has been really fun. I really enjoyed this. Shout out Chris. Congratulations, Chris. You will be contacted by Print to Table and they will get you your Umber Hulk. If you are sad you missed out, go have a look at the website. There's more than just Pokemon cards. There's a lot of cool minis.
I like that move. One more time.
I've had a blast. I feel like we're on morning, like Good Morning Australia. We're like our mugs and we're like, we've trialed some stuff. We've had such a good time.
Bazza, Dazza, and the woman.
That's what we got going on here. Anyway, that's it from us. We'll be back next week, episode 23 of Primed and Clueless.
That's my lucky number. So I will be. I'll be there.
If you could speak, that'd be crazy. Anyway, look after yourself. Stay safe until next week, and we miss you already.
Miss you already.